shout out here to Gridiron Grading, and we're going to look at some of the tweets today from him. Again, like I said, I just want to give a full one to show off his profile, show off the tweet, because again, shout out to him, absolute W Twitter, or I guess X account. But he connects a lot of NFL players to draft prospects and kind of gives their different grades and, kind of see how much very similar they are. And a little side note here, that's why I get in a lot of comments recently of people saying, or I guess one person said, like, oh, why are you so high on T'Vondre Sweat? This is why. He's very, very similar to DJ Reader. He's not exactly DJ Reader, but he is as similar as you're going to get to DJ Reader. So that's why, again, I'm very high on him, because he's a really good prospect and he's a really good asset that we could utilize for our defense. So if we need to replace DJ Reader, well, here's a guy that can replace DJ Reader. The problem is he right now is sitting around the second, third round, and that's where things are going to get a little shaky for that, because, again, it depends if he's actually available for us, right? And obviously when the draft comes around, he might drop a little bit in the draft. We never know. But at the end of the day, this is the real comparison here. Hand size, he has actually bigger hands than DJ Reader. Arm size, DJ Reader's a tad bit bigger than him. Height-wise, very similar. Weight-wise, DeAndre Sweat got to get a little bit down on the weight, but still 366 pounds. Absolute monster. 40-yard dash, same thing. And as he says in here, don't let the red concern you. Sweat athleticism, given his size, is impressive. And it is. And that's another reason why, again, at the end of the day, sometimes, hey, listen, I'm a big guy myself, okay? Sometimes when you're looking for a D tackle, especially a 3-technique D tackle, the stuff to run, you're just looking for the biggest, fattest guy possible. Shove in the hole, and that's all you need to do. And if they're athletic in any way, obviously in this day and age, you have to be more athletic, right? You can't just be a big fat guy. My point is, though, the bigger the size, a lot of times the better here. So, especially for a nose tackle position. But yeah, so that's the first comparison, right? And again, like I said, DeAndre Sweat right now, his name's not DeAndre, but where is he at right here? Hold up. I thought he was he's an edge? He's a defensive tackle. So I'm not, let me see. Sweat. There we go. 74th ranked player off the board. So this is really end of second round, early third round pick. And for run defense, he's a 92 grade, 85.3 pass rushing grade. Again, his weight could be a little bit concerning, but as it says right here, Sweat has a size that you can't teach. At his best, he's an impact, versatile interior defensive player, but weight and condition will determine how often that can be in the NFL. So, again, like I said, he has the intangibles. Sometimes you're going to go with that, and you're going to be excited about that. Sometimes you won't. So, again, like I said, going on the board right here, if I go to defensive lineman, he's right here. So, I actually didn't see him. He's right here. T'Vondre Sweat. Just going to call him Sweat. Anyway, so that's the first player we have here, okay? The second player that he talks about is going to be, where is the second guy here? Drew Sample compared to A.J. Barner. Now, I believe we did end up meeting with A.J. Barner. It's another guy that we're really interested in. We met a lot of tight end prospects, so it's not like we're just like one or two guys. We're like, oh, this is the guy. No, we meet with a lot of different prospects in case we end up drafting him, right? But taking a look at this compared to Drew Sample back in 2019, Drew Sample obviously faster than AJ Barner. Hand size, Drew is bigger. We have exact same arm size, ironically enough. And again, like I said, very similar prospect build to AJ Barner. Now, is he going to be AJ Barner? Is he going to be Drew Sample? No, probably not. But it's very similar play-wise. And it says right here, now athletic testing confirms what his production profile told us. AJ Barner, you are the 2024 draft class version of Drew Sample. No wonder the Bengals are interested in you. And again, kind of taking a look at AJ Barner here. I've had in a lot of different mock drafts that actually have us taking him. Just because he does fall to us in a little bit of different mock drafts. Alright, where is he at? Am I just blind tonight? Okay, let me get rid of defensive line. And right here. Pick 180. So he would be roughly 4th, 5th round. Is that 4th or 5th round? Let me see what round that is. 180 is going to be a 6th round pick. So he's around a late 5th, 6th round pick is what he is kind of going for right now, which taking a tight end in that spot is never a bad idea. He's a 69.3 receiving grade. He's 6'6", 251. No, Barner won't give you much in the receiving game. He's an ideal tight end 2 or 3 for a team that likes to have a run-heavy formations. And that's exactly what we utilize him for, which would be a run-heavy type offense, which we already had Mitchell Wilcox and Drew Sample for that exact purpose. So getting a 6th-round guy who's more or less a blocker just to have him out there is not bad. He's also 6'6", 251. He's from Ohio, which is cool. Ohio kid. And also, we can go ahead and, on the goal line, throw him up a fade. Why not? He has the size to outbox people. So that's the next guy I want to talk about. And the final guy I want to talk about here is he actually connects it to T. Higgins. So, John Ross and Xavier Worthy. Whew, that would not be a good connection. Because that right there, John Ross definitely did not work out in the NFL as well. But where does he have it? Hang on, let me see. It might have been an older... No, wait. No, that's DJ Reader. That's Byron Murphy, which I'm excited if we end up getting Byron Murphy to 2nd. Where was the... I know he connected T. Higgins to a wide receiver. That's the Drew Sample one. Maybe I'm crazy. I swear I thought he did a wide receiver to T. Higgins. Oh, no, he did this one. This is what I'm talking about. So, T. Higgins and Braden Rice. So, both USC, Clemson, draft days, 22 years old, 21.25 years old, breakout age, 40-yard dash, very similar. A-dot, very similar. Wide range, very similar. Yeah, so touchdowns, 12 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns at Clemson, obviously at USC. And where is this guy actually in the draft? So let's see. What pick would this guy be? What's his name again? It's Rice. Brendan Rice. Alright, so Rice right here. Pick 95. So this is what? 3rd round? 3rd, 4th round? Let's see. He would be right around the end of the 3rd round. So, 3rd, 4th round pick. Depending if he drops. 79.4 from USC. Okay. Rice's name will come with high expectations, but in terms of how he plays the position, his ability to win as a route runner is better than most of the receivers in his class. His high football intelligence should enable him to have a high floor player in the NFL. Yeah, honestly, the last prospect we looked at as a wide receiver position really just was what he was a prospect. This guy seems like he's more developed and more ready to play. He played at USC, which is a big college, so I wouldn't be against the idea of taking him. It would be a 2nd or 3rd round pick, which, I mean, if they want to use a high overall pick, we have 2 3rd round picks we can use. So that's, maybe you get him with a 2nd, 3rd round pick. Wouldn't be that bad. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.